everyone ready for today's game, which promises to be a great one. We're here today for our third broadcast of the season. Both of these teams ready to add a victory to their record as the New Orleans Saints come into town to face the home team. I'm Al Michaels with my partner John Madden here to bring you today's game.
Now this guy will be all over the field on defense in this one. He could be there covering the tight end or maybe coming up to the line of scrimmage for run support. It really doesn't matter to him because wherever he lines up, he ends up making big plays.
The home team will need their running game to be at its best, otherwise they could be in for a long day. The best way to neutralize a good defense is by running right at them, so look for this back to get a lot of carries early on. They'll also use the run to set up a few long throws if they see that safety is creeping up to the line of scrimmage.
This is what you hate to see as a visitor coming in here. A team that's focused and really ready to play.
And let's go to the field for the coin toss.
You have called tails. Is that correct? The Saints called tails and have won the toss. They choose to receive.
Grammatica looks like he's just about ready to kick this one off.
Number 87 to receive.
He gets the kick away. Loses the defender. The Saints will start this drive from 24. Culpepper under center. They'll go with a pass. Passes left. Hits his man with the pass. And so he was able to fire that one to his receiver, converting for a first down.
He was either going to catch it or he was going to get knocked out by it.
So they have first and 10 here. Ball on their own 36. Man in motion. They'll go with the run. Loses the defender. And he's tackled at the 42. Pickup of about 7.
Gain of 7 on the play.
A little over 4 to go. The home team are in the offset I formation. Back pass. Pump fake. Gets rid of it. He just can't find a way to bring that one in. Morgan drops it.
There's really no excuse for that. You just have to catch those balls.
About 4 to go. Culpepper under center. He's looking upfield. Tasker makes the tackle at the 45. Not much on that play.
Yeah, you talk about a defensive line winning the battle, and this is what you mean. The running back gets to the line, and there's nowhere to go after that.
Room lines up in the backfield for the punt. The returner fields it cleanly and looks for room to run. Stewart picks up a few yards on that return.
The coverage guys got downfield quick enough to prevent anything from developing.
So they have first and 10 here. Ball on their own 19. Brady sets up. Green looking to turn it upfield. And he's tackled at the 23-yard line. Gain of 4. They need 6. Four linemen and 3 linebackers lined up defensively. Quick drop, passing to the middle of the field. Picked off. Loses the defender. It's first and 10. Peterson receives the handoff. Breaking free. Green with the tackle at the 14-yard line. He looked for some room on that carry.
Yeah, it looks like establishing a sound running game is one of their priorities today.
7 yards to go. Ball on the 14-yard line. He's going to throw. Culpepper lets it fly. He hits his receiver. The defender was caught out of position on the score.
Yeah, the defenders were looking one way while the play was going the other.
The kick is up. The extra point attempt is good. And the coaching staff is happy after that drive. Touchdowns against this defense aren't easy to come by.
The more touchdown drives, the better. Now they'll go back to the sidelines and see why they were able to beat the defense for 6. And they'll try and repeat those results the next time they get the ball.
Stewart is looking to pick up some blocking.
This is where you want to be able to respond. But you also don't want to panic because it's only the first quarter.
So they have 1st and 10 here. Ball on their own 26. Brady hands it off. Marshall takes him down at the 30. All stop. Keeps it on the ground.
I know they didn't get much, but it's all about making the defense respect the fact that you're willing to run.
It's 2nd down and 7 to go. 4 linemen and 3 linebackers lined up defensively. Green receives the handoff. Looks for a seam in the middle, but there's nothing there.
The defense had great penetration, and they were right there to cover their gap assignments.
And they'll face a long 3rd down here. Looking to pass. He surveys the field. Passes it. Knocked down. He couldn't have thrown that pass any harder.
You know, some of these passes are timing patterns. If the receiver gets bumped at the line or gets thrown out of whack at all, then that's going to happen.
Jones lines up deep for the punt return. Jones will return this one. They move the ball very effectively on that last drive, which ended in a touchdown. The defense has been talking it over on the sidelines, trying obviously to make some corrections, and let's see if they can stop them this time. The quarterback lines up with 2 backs behind him. Back to pass, surveying the field. Going long. He finds his man.
Pass complete to number 84 for a gain of 51 yards. 1st down.
It's 1st and goal. They line up in the I formation. Peterson gets the toss. And he takes it in for the score.
Yeah, he was able to make some moves and make the defenders miss to get the yardage he needed.
And it's on its way. The point after is good. So that drive took only a few ticks off the clock, yet still got them into the end zone.
Hey, I guess they figured, who needs ball control? And as long as you're getting touchdowns, it really doesn't matter if it takes a long time or no time at all.
He sends it off. The home team will start the drive from the 31-yard line. It's 1st and 10. Ball on their own 31. 4-man front this time. Looking to turn it upfield. And the defender brings him down at the 32. They're working on the ground.
Running the ball consistently is the first step in creating a balanced attack.
2nd and 9. Ball on their own 32. 4 linemen and 3 linebackers lined up defensively, surveying the field. He goes to the left side. Brown just couldn't find a way to come up with that one. He didn't give him a chance on that one.
I'm not surprised. That was a tough pass.
so they dug themselves into a hole here, a long third down situation.
Set.
The home team using motion. He sees something in the defense. They'll go with a pass. Surveying the field. Brady passing to the middle. It was tipped. Great play by getting a hand in it.
Great position and great reaction made that play happen.
9 yards to go.
Set.
Number 1 sees something in the defense. Looking downfield. Looking downfield. Gets rid of it. And the catch is made. That reception moves the chains, and they pick up a first down.
And as a receiver, you have to be ready for any type of pass. He did a good job of hanging on to that last one because it got there in a hurry.
1st and 10. Ball on the 34-yard line. Calling an audible. On the run. And he stops at the 29. Gain of a handful. Melissa, what have you heard on the sidelines about that injury?
I'm told that it's a very serious injury. They're planning to run some additional tests, but there's a good chance that he's seen his last action of the season. A very tough blow to this team.
Thanks for the update, Melissa. Boy, he really got hit on that play. He's going to throw. Looking for a receiver. Gets rid of it. Ward was the intended target. He overthrows his intended receiver.
No, and maybe he got held up in the line because their timing was really off on that pass.
3rd and 5 coming up. Nickelback in this time. Dropping back. Gets rid of it. Hits his man with the pass. And he's brought down at the 20-yard line. So that was a pickup of about 9. Inside the red zone. Dropping back. Throws it. Picked off. It's intercepted. So they have 1st and 10 here. Ball on their own 9. Takes this one outside. And it looks like this one will be spotted at the 6. He was wrapped up before he could make anything happen on that play, John.
Yeah, he really had nowhere to go with the ball. He got to just take whatever the defense gives without trying to break a big one.
Inside their own 20. They'll go from the I formation. Carswell goes in motion. Looking for blockers. Looking for room to the outside. Just about a 3-yard gain.
This is a good one to call.
The home team line up with 4 wide receivers. Looking to pass. Looking for an option. Stepping up, Warwick Holdman. Nice right in there and brings down the quarterback. Backed up against their own goal line. Room will come into this game to punt. He's waving for the fair catch. Stewart saw them closing in fast, so he signaled for the fair catch.
He did the right thing. Concentrated and caught the ball.
So they have 1st and 10 here. Number 1, directing traffic. With the carry. Bailey is starting to make his presence felt out there. Just about a 3-yard gain. It's 2nd down and 8 to go. Ball on the 37-yard line. Quick drop. Number 1 passes left, and it's caught. Slips the tackle, and he steps out of bounds at the 10-yard line. First and 10. Ball on the 10-yard line. Ball stop. Receives the handoff, and he's tackled at the 7-yard line. He tried to find a hole and just got what he could.
Yeah, he tried to stretch it outside, but the defense was quick to react to the play, and even quicker to move off their blocks and get in a position to cover the hole.
And we're ready to start the second quarter. 7 yards to go. 4 linemen and 3 linebackers lined up defensively. Touchdown, home team. He took the handoff and did the rest for the score.
He just kept his legs churning and moving on that one. Nobody was going to keep him from scoring.
And it's up, and he tacks on the extra point. A good-looking drive, and they score the touchdown. The offensive unit should be very pleased with their performance on that one.
Hey, these guys deserve to feel good about it. Now it's the defense's turn to come out and do its job.
He kicks it off. So the offense takes over. The last time they had the ball, they had a very tough time getting anything going. First and 10. Right, moves in motion. Looking to turn it upfield. Loses one tackle. The 40 breaks free of the defender. Penalty marker down on the field. And he stopped at the 40-yard line.
Loss of 10 yards.
Well, they caught him holding.
Yeah, when you're beaten like that, the offensive player needs to stop him somehow.
Looking for room, runs up the middle.
A consistent running game will make the play-action pass more effective.
3 on the play.
Second and 8 coming up here. And it looks like an offset on. Looking to pass. Culpepper passes to his left. Tasker brought him down for his 3rd tackle. He brings down the high throw and gives them a first.
You know, with this receiver, you can throw it anywhere. You throw it high and behind him, he'll go get it, just like he did there.
It's first and 10. Ball on their own 46. The Saints are in the offset I formation. Looking to turn it upfield. With the carry. Can't bring him down.
A good mix of run plays and pass plays is important. It helps you keep the other team honest out there.
Second and 9 coming up here.
Change, switch it up. Big play, dude, big play. Wide.
And he's brought down at the 46-yard line.
Committing to the running game will add effectiveness to your passing attack. When the defense is looking pass, you run. When the defense is looking run, you go downfield.
Change, switch it up. Set, one back.
Culpepper gives the ball off. Can't bring him down. The 30, the 20, the 10, 5. Touchdown, Saints. So he takes the handoff and takes it across the goal line.
That was a great individual effort by that guy. He looks determined to make the most out of every carry.
The kick is up, and the extra point is good. And so they turn that drive into a great one as it ends with a touchdown.
They did everything they had to on that one. And the end result is a trip across the goal line and a TD on the board.
He sends this one toward the end zone. Stewart will bring this one upfield. The home team will start this drive from the 25. It's 1st and 10. Ball on their own 25. Four-man front this time. Marshall stops him at the 31. And that's now 3 tackles for him in this game. Number 1 sets up, calling an audible now. Using motion. Dropping back. Passes left. Brown was the intended target. He made a great play and broke that pass up.
One thing remains constant. No matter what kind of quarterback you are, rushing your throws is going to end up in incompletion or worse.
3rd and 4. Calling an audible now. Looking to throw. Pass. Ward, the intended receiver. He just couldn't find a way to control it.
Well, the quarterback did his job, and he delivered the ball right to him. He's going to have some explaining to do in the huddle.
A little over 4 to go. Ball on their own 31. He's going to throw. He's to the 40. And he steps out of bounds at the 46. It's 1st and 10.
Set.
Man in motion. And it looks like they'll mark it at the 47. They get a couple on that play.
Right now, they need to keep going at the defense with a run. Sooner or later, they'll be able to break one for a big game.
About 8 yards. Ball on their own 47.
Set.
On the carry. Lynch makes the tackle at the 46. And that tackle gives him 3 in the game. Third and maybe 2. Ball on the 46-yard line. Looks like he's calling an audible. Number 1 under center. Looking to run it here. Marshall takes him down at the 44. He found the ball carrier to make his 4th stop of the game. Less than a yard to go. And this is the 7th play of this drive. Looks like he's calling an audible. Green tucks it away. And it looks like they'll mark it at the 41-yard line. And he picks up the 1st on that carry.
I'll tell you, that might not be some huge play you'll read about in the paper, but it was a well-executed run right up the middle for a 1st down.
So they have 1st and 10 here. Ball on the 41-yard line. Brown goes in motion. Directing traffic. Looking to turn it upfield. Searching for a seam. 8-yard gain. It's 2nd down, 2 to go. Ball on the 32-yard line.
Set.
He tucks it away. Jones laid a good hit on him there for his 5th tackle of the game. It's 1st and 10. Ball on the 26-yard line. Calling an audible now. He sees something in the defense. Green gets the call, and he's tackled at the 24-yard line. About 8 yards. 4 linemen and 3 linebackers lined up defensively. 2 minutes to go. Eight to go. 4 linemen and 3 linebackers lined up defensively. And the defender brings him down at the 19-yard line. Pickup of about 5. They need about 3. Ball on the 19-yard line. Number 1 sees something in the defense. Dropping back, looking for a receiver. Dumps the pass off. Brown couldn't make the catch. He got a hand on it.
Yeah, and all you have to do to make a guy miss is tip it so that the ball doesn't go where you expect it to go.
They're threatening inside the 20. They'll go with a pass. Number 1 with the throw, and it's complete. Jones makes the play at the 3. He stopped him there, and according to our numbers, that's tackle number 6 for him. It's first and goal. About 3 for the touchdown. And this is the 14th play of this drive. Looks like he's calling an audible. Can't bring him down. Couldn't find much of a hole, and he's brought down after a gain of what looks like a couple.
Yeah, you talk about push. This line got no push at all, and there was nowhere to go.
Number 1 hands it off. So he puts his head down and punches it in for the score.
The offense has been knocking on the door, and now they just picked it up.
And it's on its way, and the extra point is good. Gramatica is just about ready to kick this one away.
Number 44, number 87.
He gets the kick away. Penalty marker down in the field.
Sometimes you want to get a score before the half. But when you're leading in a game like this, you don't want to do anything risky. So you just run the ball and start getting ready for the second half.
It's first and 10. Ball on their own 40. Culpepper gives the ball off. Sharper takes him down at the 42-yard line. They kept this one on the ground.
This team's always trying to get a good mix of run and pass plays. I don't think they need to try and throw one here since they've got the lead. I just take the half with a run and go from there.
It's second down and 8 to go. The quarterback lines up with 2 backs behind him. The Saints use motion. Searching for a seam. Peterson searching for a seam. And he's brought down at the 45-yard line. Let's get back to the action on the field. So before we start the third quarter, here's a quick look at how both teams have fared in the first half. Number 5 looks like he's just about ready to kick this one off. He sends it off. Jenkins fields it cleanly. The home team will start this drive from the 26-yard line. Let's go to Melissa.
Thanks, Al. The head coach is frustrated that his team has been able to move the ball but is still behind. So the coach stressed to the players that they can't afford to turn it over, especially when they get a good drive going.
Thanks, Melissa. Changing the play now. Dropping back. Gets rid of it. The pass is picked off. So they have 1st and 10 here. Looking downfield, looking for an option. He hits his receiver. Carswell is there for the catch, his first of the game. It's 1st and 10. Ball on the 13-yard line. Looking for blockers. Oldman stopped him for his 3rd tackle so far. He was cut down quickly.
He was waiting for something to develop, and whap, he got developed.
So it's 2nd and 10. The home team are in the offset I formation. Passing right. Craig stops him at the 4. Crowell makes the catch, his first of the day. They're inside the 5.
Double. Single.
Shoot there. Oldman makes the play at the 3-yard line. He found the ball carrier to make his 4th stop of the game. Melissa, what have you heard down there?
Well, Al, it doesn't look good. I spoke to the team doctor, and he indicated that it's the type of injury that will take some time to heal. They're hopeful that he won't be out long, but his return is doubtful.
Melissa, thanks for the update, and obviously we're very happy that it's not that serious.
Set.
And it's up. The extra point attempt is good. And so the offense puts together a very nice touchdown drive. John, I think that drive is exactly what the offensive coordinator was looking for and hoping for.
I think the whole team's happy after that one. They're probably telling their defense to get them the ball back so they can go score again.
The returner takes the ball and heads upfield. Give the defense a lot of credit on that last possession as they were able to force the interception. Let's see what happens this time. So they have 1st and 10 here. He sees something in the defense. Brown in motion. And he's brought down at the 32. The offensive line looked like they just collapsed on that play.
The offensive line has to get good movement on the snap of the ball for the inside run to work, and it didn't happen on that play.
4-man front this time. Looking downfield. Nice completion. He stopped him there, and according to our numbers, that's tackle number 6 for him. Ball at midfield. Changing the play now. 4-man front this time. He hands it off. He'll test the right side. He shakes the defender. Bailey stops him at the 46-yard line. Let's get back to the play on the field. It's second down and 3 to go. Looks like he's changing the play. Number 1 sees something in the defense. Looking for blockers. Breaks free. And he stopped at the 40-yard line. Ball stop. Had some good acceleration around the corner. Big gain and the first.
The line did a great job there of blocking the backside pursuit, which helped him get the first down.
So they have first and 10 here. Ball on the 40-yard line. 4-man front this time. Number 1 directing traffic. Looking to throw. Surveying the field. Rolls right. With the throw, knocked away. Bailey just knocked it down.
You know, the quarterback needs to put that ball in a position where the defender can't get to it. That didn't happen there.
Second and 10. Fifth play of this drive. Number 1 sends a man in motion. Changing the play now. He's going to throw. He's looking. Passes it. Brown was the intended target on that pass attempt. He was hit as he threw, which caused the incompletion.
He had no choice but to get rid of the ball.
Third down and long coming up here. Looking to throw.
Pass!
And he's brought down at the 36. They went with the running play.
You never know when you're going to find some room and break loose into the secondary.
About 6 to go. And this is the 7th play of this drive. He's looking. Rolls left. Throws over to his right. Right to the defender. The defender was all over that one.
He just stepped in front of that one. He saw his opportunity, and boom, he took it.
First and 10. Ball on their own 30. Moving outside. Breaks the tackle. He couldn't reach the corner on that run.
Yeah, as a back, you need to take what the defense is going to give you. That time, they wouldn't give him an inch.
It's second down and 9 to go. The Saints are in the offset I formation. With the throw, nice completion. And he stopped at the 47-yard line.
The penalty is declined. They will take the result of the play.
First and 10. The quarterback lines up with 2 backs behind him. He's going to throw. Gets rid of it. And the catch is made. The receiver found a hole in the secondary, and the quarterback found him with the pass.
The defense could never let up out there. This guy can make some incredible catches.
Second and 3 coming up here. He's looking upfield. And he stopped at the 35. He was able to pick up good yardage on that play.
When you have a back who can pick up big chunks of yardage on his carries, it forces the defense to bring another man up to the line of scrimmage to try and control him.
Peterson looking for a seam. Puts on the juke. And he stopped at the 32.
Committing to the running game will add effectiveness to your passing attack. When the defense is looking pass, you run. When the defense is looking run, you go downfield.
In field goal range now. He's looking up here. And he stopped at the 30. And there's a flag on the play.
That's a 10-yard penalty.
He grabbed his jersey on that one.
That was a blatant hold on that one. I guess the guy was kind of desperate, huh?
They're just about in field goal range. Ball on the 42-yard line. Looking to throw. Uses the pump. Looking for an option. Deep pass. Right. Couldn't make the catch. Good play by the defender to get in there and disrupt the pass.
I'm not surprised that that pass went incomplete. I don't think he could even see past that big old defensive lineman rushing him.
Melissa, do you have an update for us?
Well, Al, it doesn't look good. I spoke to the team doctor, and he indicated that it's the type of injury that will take some time to heal. They're hopeful that he won't be out long, but his return is doubtful.
Melissa, thanks for the update, and obviously we're very happy that it's not that serious. First down and goal to go. So they've had a lot of success so far in the red zone, and they'll try, obviously, to continue that here. Green got very good penetration there. So that tackle now gives him 4. Second down, goal to go. 2 yards to the goal line. 8th play of this drive. He's looking to pass. Steps up, slips the tackle, throws over to his right, and he can't hang on to it. So the pass falls incomplete in the end zone. 3rd and goal. Ball 1.5 yards out. Using motion. Peterson on the carry. Great rushing touchdown there.
Yeah, he knew where he wanted to go, and he got there.
And he takes it in for his 2nd rushing touchdown today. The kick is up, and he tacks on the extra point. So over 10 plays were run on that touchdown drive, and it seemed that with each play they were able to get positive yardage and finally get it into the end zone. And they have to be very happy with the methodical way they were able to move the ball on that series.
Anytime you drive down the field and you've used a lot of plays, it tires out that defense. Each play keeps getting you closer and closer, and finally you get the one that puts you in for 6.
He yanked his helmet, and it cost him.
He's lucky his head's still on the way he got yanked down there.
First and 10. He's looking to pass. With the throw. Nice connection. And a great throw for the touchdown.
Yeah, he threw that where only the receiver could get it.
And it's on its way, and the extra point is good. Well, you can't ask for much more out of a drive that gets you into the end zone.
Big players make big plays, and that scores touchdowns. Give some credit to the linemen out there. They're the biggest guys in the field, and without them, no one gets into the end zone.
He kicks it off. Flag down. Not a good kick, and it'll cost him.
The kicker has to be disappointed with that one. Kicking the ball out of bounds is inexcusable. Sure would frustrate me.
It's 1st and 10. Only one man in the backfield.
That's a 5-yard penalty.
Moved early.
I think that guy forgot what the snap was.
It's 1st down and 15 to go. Throws it. Intercepted. The 20. The 10. So it's 1st and goal. Buchanan came free and picks up a sack.
After you take a hit like that, you'll make sure to get the ball out of there faster next time.
2nd and goal. Directing traffic. Number 1 gives the ball off. And he stopped at the 9. Green went nowhere, John.
Went nowhere fast.
So now we have 3rd and goal. The offense has had trouble moving the sticks on 3rd down so far. Quick drop. Touchdown, home team. Not many quarterbacks are capable of touchdown runs like that one.
That was a great decision by the quarterback. He decided to keep it and run into the end zone.
And it's up, and the extra point is good. And so they didn't have very far to go and were able to take advantage of that and get the touchdown.
Whether it's your special teams or defense that sets you up with great field position, your job as an offense is to take advantage of it. And they did it right there.
Grammatical. Looks like he's just about ready to kick this one off. He sends this one toward the end zone. He receives the kick and starts on the field. The defense did a nice job the last time around forcing the interception. So they have 1st and 10 here. Ball on their own 24. The quarterback gets set with only one back behind him. Peterson running to the outside. Craig makes the tackle at the 30-yard line. So that tackle was his 3rd. It's 2nd down and 4 to go. Ball on their own 30.
Somebody get over there! Get over there!
Throws it. It's batted away. Oldman makes a great play by breaking that pass up.
He was in a great position to make that play.
A little over 4 to go. Ball on their own 30. Surveying the field. Passing to his left. The 40. The 30. The 20. The 10. And he's in for the score. He tossed the ball to the receiver for the touchdown.
That was a great pass by the quarterback. He delivered that ball where only his receiver could make the catch.
The kick is up. The point after is good. And so they're able to move the ball a distance and punch it into the end zone.
Hey, as an offensive coach in this league, you're always making adjustments. And hopefully you can get the defense on its heels and get it in there for the touchdown. Good job by these guys.
He gets the kick away. John, he's hurt. We'll get an update from Melissa as soon as the extent of the injury is known. First and 10. Number 1 sets up. Looks like he's changing the play. He's looking to pass. Looking downfield. Passing to his left. Brown was the intended target. Number 1 looked a little uncomfortable in the pocket there.
It was an easy pass. How in the heck did he miss it?
Second and 10. He sees something in the defense. 4 linemen and 3 linebackers lined up defensively. Looking for a receiver. With the throw, intercepted. So they have first and 10 here. On the delay, missed tackle. Number 92 pulls him down at the 39-yard line. And below you can see how these two teams have done in the turnover battle. Melissa, what have you heard?
Well, Al, it doesn't look good. I spoke to the team doctor and he indicated that it's the type of injury that will take some time to heal. They're hopeful that he won't be out long, but his return is doubtful.
Thanks, Melissa. Well, that's good news because on the replay, it looked a lot more serious than that. They'll probably miss the rest of the game. So they face a 3rd and 8. Ball on the 39-yard line. The home team are in the offset I formation. And the defender brings him down at the 36-yard line. Number 5 is looking to add to their total with this attempt. He gets the kickoff. The kick is good.
Number 5 to kick off. Number 85 and number 28.
He sends it off. Very questionable decision coming out of the end zone on that one.
And his blockers didn't give him much help either.
It's 1st and 10. Ball on their own 18. Looking to pass. Surveying the field. Number 1 launches this one to the right. It's broken up. He swatted that pass down.
Obviously, this guy thinks he can complete passes that he can't.
Melissa, what have you heard on the sidelines about that injury?
Well, Al, it doesn't look good. I spoke to the team doctor, and he indicated that it's the type of injury that will take some time to heal. They're hopeful that he won't be out long, but his return is doubtful.
Thanks, Melissa. Well, that's good news because on the replay, it looked a lot more serious than that. They'll probably miss the rest of the game. It's 3rd down and 10 to go. Ball on their own 18. He's going to throw. And he ducks out of bounds at the 28. It's 1st and 10. Ball on their own 28. Looks like he's changing the play. Dropping back, looking downfield, throwing short, and it's caught. Gain of 10. Looking to pass. With the throw, Sanders just couldn't find a way to come up with that one. A hard throw, but no catch. The pass falls incomplete.
It looks like he may have tried to rush that pass.
Melissa, any news from down there?
Well, Al, it doesn't look good. I spoke to the team doctor, and he indicated that it's the type of injury that will take some time to heal. They're hopeful that he won't be out long, but his return is doubtful.
Thanks, Melissa. Well, that's good news because on the replay, it looked a lot more serious than that. They'll probably miss the rest of the game. Ball at about midfield. Calling an audible. 4-man front this time. He's looking to pass. With the pass, number 1 couldn't get it to his man.
And he has to be careful. Not only is that pass off target, but it's also a good way to get your receiver decked.
Less than a yard to go. Ball stop, looking for a seam, and he stopped at the 50. He finds his way just past the 1st down marker.
He knew how far he had to go for a 1st down, and pow, he just got it in there.
1st and 10. Looks like he's calling an audible. 4 linemen and 3 linebackers lined up defensively. Back to pass. Number 1 with the throw. And he hits his target. That was flawless execution.
That one was all about timing. The quarterback let it go, and the receiver looked back just at the right time.
So it's 1st and goal. He tucks it away. Can't bring him down. Coleman stops him at the 1. They run it again.
I don't know if the running game is going to get them where they want to go at this point.
So it's 2nd and goal. Everybody up on the line. Ball stop. Looking for a seam. He just got it across the goal line.
He was like a locomotive with a full head of steam.
And that's his second rushing touchdown of the game. The home team still have a big uphill battle here.
And they have to battle a defense that hasn't been tested too hard today.
And it's on its way. The point after is good. And so they were able to end that long drive with a touchdown. The offensive unit was really in sync out there, running this offense and running it very well.
Can't argue with results. And a touchdown was the result that they were looking for. This offense can put it together.
He kicks it off. Looking upfield. They turn their last possession into 3 points. Let's see what they do with the ball this time around.
Try this play.
1st and 10. Looking downfield. Tosses it right. And this pass is completed. Jay Fiedler. That pass puts him over the 150-yard mark.
21-yard gain.
1st and 10. Ball on their own 39. They'll go with a pass. Tosses it right, and he finds the open man. So that's a gain of about 5. It's 2nd down and 5 to go. Ball on their own 45. On the run with the carry. Bleedorn records the tackle at the 41.
Timeouts called by the defense. They have 2 timeouts remaining.
It's 3rd down, and they have a long way to go. Ball on their own 41. The Saints using motion. Looking to run it here. And he's tackled at the 38-yard line. Room is back to punt. Jenkins will be looking for some good blocking on the run back. Let's see if they can have the same sort of success on this possession that they had on their last, picking up a lot of yardage through the air on their way to a score. 1st and 10. Ball on their own 23. Number 1 sees something in the defense. 4 linemen and 3 linebackers lined up defensively. Tosses it right. He hits his receiver. The 40, and it looks like they'll mark it at the 37-yard line. It's 1st and 10. Dropping back. He's looking. Deep pass. It's broken up. Coleman batted that pass down.
If you don't take your time and you start to rush your throw, that's what you're going to see happen. They're going to make the quarterback keep throwing because it's the only way that they have a shot at coming back.
He's going to throw. Passing to his right. They put pressure on the quarterback that time.
I'm not sure how they got through, but the defense really wanted the quarterback.
And so running out of both time and downs, they'll have to pick up the 1st down here to keep their very slim hopes alive. Looking downfield. And he goes out at the 26-yard line. It's 1st and 10. Four-man front this time. They'll go with a pass. Strong showed great speed in getting to the quarterback there.
After you take a couple of hits like that, you learn not to hold on to the ball too long.
The coach is having them hurry it up. They'll go with a pass. Passes it. The defender's got it. He showed tremendous ability to get up there for the interception.
He waited, then wham! He jumped up there and just stole that pass.
So they have 1st and 10 here. Using motion. Peterson looking for a seam. And he's brought down at the 30-yard line. We're nearing the end here, and they figure to go with a running play to keep this clock winding down. 2nd and less than a yard. Ball on their own 30.
Now with little time left, a rushing play should be a good call here.
2nd down and short.
Watch your man, watch him. Roger, watch your man. Lead, watch the man. Make it happen, dude, make it happen.
Searching for a seam. And he's tackled at the 30-yard line. A kneel down here should be the last play of the game. Room is back to punt. A reminder to join us next week for another exciting NFL game. This has been a presentation of EA Sports. And this is Al Michaels for our entire crew saying good night.